Let's go to number 7 next from the Mexican national team and Serie A's Napoli, none other than Hirving, Chucky Lozano. Herka, where was he on your list?
Chucky Lozano, my list was number, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have Chucky Lozano as number 5 on my list. And by the way, Jonathan David was number 6 on my list. That's how much I respect him. But Chucky Lozano's 5 on my list. Was he 7 here? Are you? No, there's no way.
That one's on me. That one's on me.
Oh,
that one's on me.
Where did you have him?
I must have had him at 9, right? I think we're doing the averages there. So that means Chucky Lozano then dropped because of my vote
you had him at 8.
here. I had him at 8. I had him at 8. Okay, I think that's fair, right? It's not been a good time for him at Napoli. If Chucky Lozano had made a different move or was starring at Napoli, he would definitely be higher up on this list. But not only is he not a guaranteed starter and therefore all that productive with Napoli right now, but we've seen it start to influence him with the Mexican national team. So I think it's very safe to have him in the back end of the top 10
Okay,
here.
I've changed my tune when it comes to Hirving Lozano. When it comes to Chucky Lozano and him not being productive or useful or an all-and-out starter with Napoli, because there seems to be a bit of a rotation going on right there, and he seems to play a good chunk of minutes, and he's a player that I love how purposeful he is with his movements, how he is in being vertical and being direct and wanting to hurt the opposition. And listen, you and I have been around plenty of Mexican national team games. The first names out of anybody's mouth is Chucky Lozano. The first name any fan will say, Chucky Lozano, and maybe when it comes to being productive with Mexican national team, it's not gone too well for him, but it's not gone well for anybody. But we're talking about players who impact Mexican national team, who change the way they play when they're not on the field, is Chucky Lozano.
There's a lot of young talent on this list, right? Jonathan David, 21. Who do we have before? Leon Bailey, 24. Chucky Lozano's moving out of that young talent, right?
Okay.
At this point, at 26 years old, I think we can start to expect more and more. So maybe I've been harsh in dropping Chucky as deep as I did, but at 26, this far into his European odyssey, I think we should be getting more consistent performances. That's why I dropped him. Can't argue that.
I kind of think he's been consistent.
Not consistent enough for me.
Okay.
Number 6. Let's stay with the Mexican national team because number 6, Edson Alvarez, of course, dominates the midfield for both El Tri and Ajax. He's coming in here at number 6. Herc, I think this is a player who has very recently been on a very sharp rise in terms of his ranking, right? If we did this a year ago, he would have been nowhere near the top 10.
Edson Alvarez is better for you than Chucky Lozano?
Yep. Right now, yep.
I've got him as 9th.
Both in terms of club play
in it.
and in terms of national team play, if you let me finish.
Okay. You mentioned club. Where does he ply his trade?
The Dutch League.
The Eredivisie.
With Ajax. Cruising, who are cruising the Dutch League and rolling Champions League.
They cruise and roll teams, okay? It's not like Serie A, where, by the way, Napoli, where are they in Serie A? Okay? Where's Chucky Lozano right there?
He's not starting. He's not starting. Edson Alvarez is a guaranteed starter in a knockout round team in the Champions League.
No, don't use the knockout round
Napoli's
team
in Europa League. Come on. And Chucky's not a starter.
Hold on a second. Edson Alvarez, okay, with the Mexican national team, has been playing bombero, trying to rescue fires, and he's not been that effective at it. You can't go in here and just say he's steamrolling his
Chucky
opponents in
Lozano's
club
lighting
and
it up.
country. Chucky Lozano is easily the most determined, I should say, the most heavily relied Mexican national team player they have. He's the only one that can hurt you. This guy may put out fires, but he's not been very good at it as of late. Wasn't very good at it last fixture window, or did you think so?
Was it? I mean, I'll give you the same logic. I'll give you the same logic here. Who played well for Mexico last fixture window?
Chucky Lozano.
Who? Oh, please.
Chucky Lozano,
oh, please.
thank you. Thanks for mentioning
Better
that.
than Edson.
Chucky
Better than
Lozano.
Edson. No way.
Yeah,
Come on.
Come on. Edson was on the bench.
Where was the Chucky impact? Where was
the
the Chucky impact against the United States?
If that Gatito Corona knew how to finish, he
One
would
ball.
have an assist.
One ball.
If it wasn't
Come
a
on.
ridiculous save
Come
from Zach
on.
Steffen, he'd
What
have a
about
goal.
Canada? Well, yeah, he had a one-on-one and didn't finish.
Oh,
please,
sad.
Please, your Edson hate here is out of control.
Oh, I'm a big Edson fan, but it seems that you've turned your back on Chucky Lozano and Etu.
No.
Ooh.
No.
In what world is Edson Alvarez more important than Chucky Lozano?
I am nothing if not a prisoner of the moment. And you cannot tell me that Edson Alvarez right now is not having
How does that
a
sound
better
for Edson in
moment
the World Cup?
A better moment than Chucky Lozano. Oh, come on. Look at you living in the ancient past, 2018. That was 100 years ago.
Edson.
So Edson Alvarez is in the top 10, right? That's our first half of the list. We're halfway home.